Hi everyone, Roland here with the Canadian Wealth Builder. Today I want to talk to you about one of the simplest and most powerful ways to build wealth, and that's investing into the S&P 500. Now, I'm not talking about trying to time the market, picking the right stocks, or chasing a fad. I'm talking about steady, consistent investing in the world's most recognized index of US companies. And when you look at the numbers, the results are incredible, nothing short of incredible. The historic returns, when you look back to the 1950s, if you had put $100 into the S&P 500 in 1950 and reinvested the dividends, by now, 2025, that $100 would be worth over $378,000 today. That's an average annualized return of 11.5% per year. Just incredible. If we zoom out even further, since the inception of the index fund began in 1926, the average annualized return has been about 9.8% a year. And once you account for inflation, so you get the real return, it comes closer to 6 to 7%, which is still an outstanding result, a compounding interest over the decades. And that is the beauty of the S&P 500. It rewards patience, discipline, and consistency. Yes, of course, there are ups and downs, bear markets, recessions, financial crisis, but over time, the trend has been steady and upwards. It's not about getting rich quickly. It's about letting time and the compounding power do the heavy lifting for you. Think about it. The S&P 500 represents 500 of the biggest, most successful companies in America. When you invest in the index, you're buying into innovation, growth, and the resilience of the economy itself. And it reformulates itself, it rebalances to make sure it always represents the best 500 companies. So if you're looking for long-term wealth building strategy, sometimes the simplest path is the strongest. Buy, hold, and reinvest in S&P 500. That might be something for you because history shows that it works. This is Roland with the Canadian Wealth Builder, reminding you wealth isn't built overnight, but it's built over time. Build real wealth the Canadian way. See you next time. Please subscribe to my channel.